All right, howdy everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Caleb just walked into the room, and he's rushing out.
Beanie, I forgot my beanie.
Forgot his beanie. It's me, and I'm joined by potentially two guests. Go ahead, RJ.
Hello, I'm Rujay or RG,
RJ,
otherwise known as RBP 2.0.
there you go. Also known as the guy who dropped his team this week, and
Hey, I was
uh,
making moves.
Joe is also in the chat, but he hasn't said anything. So we'll find out soon whether he'll be joining us or not. So, RJ, it's it's a tragedy. I mean, it's championship week before championship weekend. I didn't get a chance to listen to the podcast that we recorded 2 weeks ago before the finals. How do you feel, man? Obviously, people can listen to the last episode and they can make fun of you. I think that's okay. But tell
Yeah,
me about how you're feeling.
I feel fine. I didn't have confidence, so it's all good.
Tell us what happened, RJ.
What happened? I should have started TY, and that would have got me into next week. But honestly, looking at the next week, there's no way I would have made it past that. So I could possibly be playing for $50, but I'm not. I'm just freeloading and just chilling.
Just freeloading. RJ,
Freeloading off my home.
in what could be called the upset of the season, RJ lost to Joe's team. He did not start TY. Looking at RJ's, this isn't RJ. Looking at
Yeah,
RJ's team, you had a good team, RJ. It just seems like you got outplayed.
in
Cowboys had
terms of
19 points.
yes, that
And
was unexpected. I was like, what the heck? Out of all the defensive teams to score really well, the Cowboys. Are you serious?
I mean, honestly, I think that was the difference, right? So 17 minus 120. That it was the difference. If the Cowboys
Yeah,
had just did a regular, if
if
the
they just had
Cowboys,
like a normal week, I would have won.
well, they had 19 last week. So yeah, but if they did about average, you would have probably won. Also, you got Derrick Henry. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, so did Jason. So
leave it to be one playoff. I mean, every playoff that a running back goes off and ruins people's fantasy week. Um, so what do you mean, Jason? This week? Ah, he only had 24.
yeah,
He only had 24 this week.
right. That's still a good amount of points.
Joe's team just throughout everything just did really good. I mean, he had well, except his quarterback. I have no idea how Joe scored 126 points. Ben
I
Roethlisberger
don't
barely
know
got
either.
7, and then he had a guy that got 0.
It was very unfortunate for Jason. Like I felt very bad for him, considering the fact that Big Ben didn't do crap.
These numbers add up. I guess it's because he has four guys, and that's unfortunate. Anyway, so RJ lost. Is what a basic summary if you don't know, if you weren't paying attention. RJ lost to Joe. Adam and Jason had a bye week. Ironically enough, Adam's team probably had the worst bye week results. He had 89 points, and everybody else going from the bottom seed upward. It was Joe at 100. I think it was Joe. Joe at 123. I'm sorry, probably yeah. Joe at 123. Forrester at 127. Daniel at 150. RJ at 108. Jason at 119, and Adam at a measly 89. And so, if Adam didn't have the bye week, he would once again have been knocked out of this round. Shout out to Adam. Hope his date's going well. Uh, he's keeping it real.
Dude, well, that was the other thing. See, like now that I live in Florida, so he's talking about it, it's like, dude, if Adam didn't have a bye week the first week,
Hmm.
I could have beat him, and then I could have gotten to the second round, and then this round he would have lost to I think Jason or someone else. But he was like, I had a chance, and I was like, yeah, honestly, you did, but things didn't fall that way.
Yeah, it just kind of goes to show how week to week really matters. And yeah, I mean Adam went from 89 to 129, but as Adam said, to be fair, I don't think he really set his lineup that week. But even then, I just don't think that he was gonna have a good week. Uh, And well, whereas this week he just went. I mean, his started off. I remember Thursday, right? I think it was Thursday. He had um his tight end had 100 and I mean had like 30 points or something like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's why I lost to him in the last week before playoffs, is because freaking Darren Waller went off.
Yeah,
I might have had a chance if he didn't.
yeah. Waller and Jacobs just went off and had him 40 points in the first thing, and then he had a tremendous outing by Josh Allen. Daniel's Daniel and Adams game was so much fun to keep track of, especially with Jalen Hurts playing so well for the trash Philadelphia Eagles. But for Jalen Hurts to come out and put up nearly 40 points, actually doing better than Josh Allen, who's been playing all season, was incredible. I really thought that. Well, first of all, I thought that early on Jason was going to win, and Joe was going to lose, and then I really thought Adam had won handedly, but he came back. Daniel, classic Daniel, somehow just missed it. I don't know. There's so many things that I could question. Actually, that's not true. One of them was probably the Sony Michelle one. I don't know if you saw that earlier in the week,
Oh
RJ.
yeah, that didn't make sense to me.
He just
It's
said
the
like
Patriots.
he was just like I ran out of options, and so I'm just gonna throw a hail mary and pick up Sony Michelle and hope for 3 touchdowns.
No, there was
Um,
definitely a lot more options. I just went ahead and picked up a lot of running backs so that no one else could have
there you go, RJ, playing defensive. But anyway, I think that if he didn't do that move, he probably would have gone with McKissick because he's played McKissick before.
them. Yeah,
He played him
that would have
last
been a
week,
good choice.
and he played McKissick. McKissick again went off, and he had a ridiculous. He was at RB1 level numbers of 21 points, and the difference
Yeah.
between the 21 and Sonny Michelle that would have given him the win. Of course, there's a lot of what ifs, but I'm just saying he played himself. That's all I'm saying. Uh, even that, like, yeah, even if he didn't start
I mean, I
Mike
did
Davis.
too with the TY. I mean, like,
What was the thought behind the TYRJ?
all right. So let me go back and see. Let me look. All right. So TY was going to be my flex initially. Like right before the game, I had TY as my flex,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was thinking,
Oh,
oh well, Duke Johnson, he's gonna like. I was watching the week before, like he got a lot of good like receptions, and then now that David Johnson was out, I was like, oh, maybe he'll get some rushes,
mm-hmm.
but no, they were gonna get blown out by the freaking Bears. The Bears are garbage. I can't believe I should have just started TY. I should have just trusted in my instinct. They were playing Las Vegas, but I was like more potential for a running back, right? And that didn't happen.
Dang it.
So I got screwed.
Would have barely getting you the win, too. That's crazy. But I still think, the Cowboys having 19 points is probably the most
I
insane
mean
thing.
that too. Well, the thing is, I had dropped the Colts, and so I was gonna think about playing the Colts. So if you go look at the Colts defense, they actually did well that week,
Yeah.
and so it just all my instincts were were right on. I just decided to use my head instead,
Yep. Yep.
and it got me screwed.
Sometimes you just gotta go with that with the kidneys. You gotta go with the gut, RJ.
I know, but it was playoffs, and I was thinking too hard. Yeah, you're right. I should just went with my instinct, but I didn't.
Kidneys, man.
I don't
Kidneys.
know why.
So, that's what's been going on. So again, Adam and Daniel. Hopefully, that's a memorable matchup. It was a really fun one. Yeah, Joe's team just ridiculously all around somehow won. Uh, yeah. So to spend some time briefly in the lesser playoffs that not really much cares about, I do. I'm in it. Similarly to Adam, I can speak for myself. I really started the best team that I had, which goes to show the polarity of my team and what I've been saying since the beginning is that I really believe in my team. They have a very high ceiling, but they also have a very low floor. And yeah, just like last week, I went from 76 to 129, albeit I got very lucky. I picked up Tony Pollard because I needed an RB2, and I just figured that Tony's kind of been eating into Zeke. I don't know what's going on with Zeke, but
Yeah,
Tony's.
I mean, I think it's definitely Dak being out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't think of anything else.
I don't really know, and It kind of stinks. That's all I know as a Cowboys fan. But yeah, just unexpectedly, I think it was Sunday morning that Tony Pollard was out, and so I switched him out before the game started, and he ended up having 10 points in the first 6 minutes, and he ended up finishing with 28. So that really helped out a lot. Actually, I guess if I didn't have Tony Pollard, I probably wouldn't have won. Looking at that now.
I mean, I don't know. It was a good pickup. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I would have used the El Bowden, so I guess would have barely won because it's a 22, 21 point difference. I would have barely won if I didn't pick up Pollard. But yeah, so I mean, my team this is the tendencies that it has to have. So yeah, sometimes my running backs get 10 points. Sometimes my wide receivers get 10 points. I didn't start Cole Beasley for whatever the reason, even though the man is a champ. It's like top 20. Yeah, he's number
Yeah.
20.
He was on and off this year. I don't know why I got rid of him.
Dang, RJ,
But
you dropped him?
yeah, I was the one that dropped him. I was the one that asked you if you were going to pick him up after I dropped him, and you didn't. And I was like, oh. But then after a while, you went ahead and got him. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was stuck on that other guy, John Brown.
yeah, honestly, I think that was probably the biggest regret of my season is holding on to Devin Singletary so long. I don't know why you bothered picking him up, but yeah.
What do you mean coming through?
All right, this week, yes, he had a good game.
The last 4 weeks, besides Pittsburgh, he had 9, 15. That's an RB2 right there, baby.
All right. Aside from that, I like. Did you see his early season?
No, I mean, I did. So, but I mean, I see it now, but like I didn't.
Like, like now that I look at it, like there's a reason Jason dropped Todd Gurley. Like, I just picked him up so like no one else had an option for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it looks like it turned out.
Yeah. So, as I said, and as I boldly claimed, I was not going to the Poop Bowl. As everybody knew, Steve is in the. It goes without saying, Steve is there.
Yes, he is.
So, but that was unfair. I mean, Steve went against Taylor, and Taylor had 118 points. Basically, everybody that played this week broke 100
yeah.
points except Steve
That was the weird thing. It's
and
like
RJ.
everyone that season is stuck.
Yeah.
Like they didn't like the Poop Bowl playoffs. Their teams have been going off. Like you, Taylor. Like for some reason, y'all's teams are doing well.
That's the way it goes, man. You just got to come up in the right moments. So, anyway, just wanted to say Steve is there where we all knew he would be way back at the beginning. It's recorded. We all know it. And I'm playing for 9th place. As long as I'm not last, that's all I care about. Actually, as long as I'm not in the Poop Bowl, that's all I care about. I don't even want to be in it, let alone compete for last place. So, or not last place. So yeah, looking forward, RJ, we have Adam and Joey. I think they're both having. Did Joe win before? I can't remember. I think he did once.
Yeah, he'd be tied with me for championships.
Oh.
So now I could change my name to Same Ships as Joe.
Shouldn't Joe change his name to Same Ships as RJ? Weren't you first?
Yeah, I was first. You're right. Thank you for that. I like that.
I gotta put the respect on it, RJ. So, but yeah, Adam is going for his first. Daniel was right. I think Daniel said a really funny thing when he said GG, which is hilarious. But yeah, Adam has been consistently good, and he was one of the original one of the original 6, OG 6, and he's never won, but he's gotten close. I think
he's gotten close twice. Right?
Here's the thing: is Adam's always had a good team.
He's just it's some playoffs.
I don't think he gets farther than the first round of the playoffs. Like Steve, I remember distinctly. Steve is tragic heartbreak. Just defines his life. And, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, Steve. I wish you were here. But yeah, Steve would get to the. I think Steve's been in the finals twice, and he's lost both times. One of them to the bot, Caleb, and I can't remember the other one. But that's what I remember. Adam has gotten to the first round and then loses. So What was I gonna say? I'm still trying to find what Daniel said because it was funny.
Wait, wasn't it?
There it is. Yeah.
There was someone else.
I don't know. I have some DMs. Cool. Are they looking forward or looking at the championship matchup between Joe and Adam? What are your thoughts? What are your hot
Between
takes?
Joe and Adam. All right. Let me think about this. All right, let me take a look at their matchups. See what I'm thinking.
While you're doing that, I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell you right off the bat, gut feeling. I
You're
think
gonna
Joe's
go
gonna
with
win.
your gut.
I'm gonna go. With
All right,
I think
I
Joe's
mean,
gonna win.
You want me to go? You want me to go with my gut?
Yeah.
I think Joe's gonna win too. But I mean, looking at his matchups, they're good matchups. He's going with Baker, so
Mhm.
that'll be interesting.
Against the Jets.
That'll be interesting. I mean, you can't trust Big Ben after that last game.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers. Hey, that's another hot take. I think the Steelers are about to go on a four loss streak.
Yeah. 0-4. Yeah. They do not look good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Adam's matchups are not like Miami's a good defense.
All I'm seeing is
All right.
red.
Well, Atlanta's not that great. All right. His receivers. I think Waller's going to go off anyway. Okay. Yeah. I'm going 60-40 Joe.
60-40.
Like you see their percentage. I'm
Uh-huh.
doing the opposite of that.
Okay. I'm going 80-20 Joe, just because Joe's the luckiest man I've ever met. So I don't know how he's gonna do it. I just know it's gonna happen in miraculous ways. Like for instance, who knows? The Cowboys defense may have a 40-point game, and somehow that wins it. Somehow, something's gonna happen.
He's starting in the Cowboys again. Oh, he's going against Philly. Okay. But Hurts broke my heart, man. Oh God.
So bad it hurts.
Like he destroyed the Saints, and that also cost me a game against Joe. So
Yeah. I So anyway, yeah, I just think that what it's gonna be is that somehow, some way, one of these people, like Joe's team, might be like down, and it might seem impossible, and then somehow, some way, someone's gonna get 30 or 40 points and take Joe over the top. It's not gonna be an easy win. It's just gonna be a miraculous win because that's the way JG rolls. I've seen it in my entire life. So as long as I've known him, luckiest man I've ever met. So not a bad thing. You know.
hey, that's why he gambles.
That's why I'm going to gamble on him to win my poker tournament and me get some residuals, dividends, whatever it's called.
Hey, what's his rate he's asking?
I have no idea. I bet if you bought him a table in the World Series Poker Tour, he'd probably give you something back.
Hey, I mean you're not wrong.
So yeah, Adam, definitely from the player's perspective, I just really think Adam has that going for him. Adam, as he has stated before, is that he just doesn't have his matchups, and Joe's have matchups. I think matchups are somewhat important, but they don't tell the whole story. I just think that Adam has been good for so long that one of these times, it's going to be his time, and it's just going to be an unfortunate.
His time just happens to be in the championship.
I'm just saying,
like,
man.
Just like the Patriots when they went undefeated. Their time had to be the championship.
I'm looking at these times. Speaking of times, I'm looking at the times right now. So we will know by Friday. There's a game on Friday.
Yeah, it's because every year on Christmas week, it's like a weird schedule.
So we'll basically know by. That's interesting. That Sunday night game. So by Sunday night, it very well may be that it's Derrick Henry versus Josh Allen, and that would be cool to see.
I think it is, yeah.
That would be cool to see. But definitely by Sunday night, we'll know Joe's stance, and Adam will know his stance. So by the middle of Sunday, we'll know who's our new champion. I have absolutely no idea where the trophy's at, if it even exists. And,
I remember Joe. I think Joe has it, doesn't he?
Who won last year?
Or is it Caleb? Does Caleb have it?
Caleb won last year. Oh, we don't have it. It's not here.
Oh.
Our
Well,
poor softball trophy.
Dude, I have no idea.
So yeah, third place. If you want to talk about it, I'd say Dan's team's gonna win. Dan has a really good team. Yeah.
You're going Dan for third place?
Yeah,
All
he
right,
just didn't.
well,
He played himself. We already talked about it.
I mean, you said that for like last week, but let me see. Jason's got a good team too. All right, well, I don't know about starting Tua. First off,
I think he'd change.
he can't. Oh, if Miles Gaskin is healthy, I would definitely start Miles Gaskin.
That nickname.
I don't know. I don't know about this DeAndre Swift stuff. Oh well, he did good last week. Okay, I don't know. Jason's got a good matchup. Keenan Allen's questionable. I don't know. Like I was telling Forrest, I always see Danny's team. It's either a boom or bust. It's never. Danny's team is never consistent.
Mm.
That's the thing with Danny's team.
Mm.
Jason's team has been a little more consistent, which is why I'm going to go with Jason. I'm going to go 60-40 Jason too.
60-40. Middle of the
I mean,
road.
Arlem's daddy. I don't think he's going to do well against New Orleans. So I don't know. I'm going to go with my guy. I'm going to go with Jason.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. Hot takes, baby.
I'm going to go with Jason.
Divisiveness. So I'm going with RJ. That's how it is. I remember that reminds me.
You're going with me.
Whenever we did I say RJ? I meant Dan. I remember
Yeah.
RJ. I remember that whenever I used to do these with Daniel and Steve or whoever, we would have. Man, we had a running record. I forget about that. So when we did these weekly, we would keep track of our guesses.
I mean, we're gonna try this better next year. Now that I've been on a couple, I'm a little more confident being them and doing them.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. We're just talking, so that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Occasional joke.
This is definitely a lot more fun than I initially thought a podcast or the weekly podcast was. So I definitely want to try and do this a little more next year.
It's called the Week Cap. Thank you, though.
I mean, if anything, we can make it a bi-weekly cap.
Bi-weekly cap. Confusion everywhere. I'm just kidding. So yeah, RJ, I don't know if you have any final thoughts on the season or on what's about to happen this week.
All right, final thoughts on the season. I say, I don't know. We'll need a vote from everyone, but I know this has been the talks for multiple seasons before. Is that we should do like where we keep one player every year?
Keeper.
Yeah, one keeper.
Keeper on the sleeper.
And then draft the rest.
Put it on
but
the sign.
Again, everyone would have to vote on it, and so that's just my take on the season. I think a lot of people because unfortunately, for Steve, he lost Saquon Barkley this year, and for Sean Matches, he lost CMC most of the year.
Yeah.
And so they didn't even have a chance to use him, and so. If we had a keeper, they'd have the option to be like, oh, do I want to give him another chance, or do I just want to just redraft someone else and keep someone else?
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting. I mean, if anything, it'd be a little twist, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little something to freshen up the season.
Yeah, it's a little bit of lemon zest up the league. So
yeah.
I'm definitely keeping Patrick Mahomes if that passes.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna vote in.
I'm gonna put him down for 10 years.
You're gonna pay him the same too?
Heck yeah, it's all virtual. It doesn't matter. That'd be fun. I thought you were gonna talk about the trophy thing that we've talked about every year for the last 3 years, and we've never gotten around to it. So.
Oh, Sharkeisha? I mean, we can do that too.
Sharkeisha.
I'm down.
No, the trophy.
What do we name the trophy? What was it called? What was the trophy called?
It
was. Dude, there was a show Danny was showing me in high school where they had the name for this trophy.
The
Sheila or something
Shiva,
like that.
yeah, the Shiva.
Yeah, something like that. And that's just
Shiva's
that was the first.
monochrome.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's on the league.
That was the first thought. Yeah. Oh, that's the name of the show, the league. Yeah.
That's so funny. I haven't thought about that in decades.
Yeah. I mean, what about your final thoughts on the season?
Well, personally, disappointed. I think this is the second year in a row that I haven't made the good playoffs, but at least maybe even the third. But I think the last two I was actually somewhat competitive. It's really just deflating to have a team that basically, I think week 11, definitely after losing in week 11, or was it 12? No, I beat Steve. So definitely after losing in week 12, it's kind of like, well, I don't have any hope. So, or I guess no, sorry, it was week 10. After I lost to Dan in week 10, I was like, "There's no hope for me. I can't catch up."
Yeah.
Because I didn't have enough points. Anyways, it's just difficult to kind of have that. At the same time, it's freeing. You know, you don't really care that much about it. You set your lineup, you don't think too much of it, but you lose the excitement of it. It's a lot more exciting whenever you know you're right there in the middle, and it definitely gets to the end. And, you know, like kind of what happened to Joe, where he just snuck in at the end, and there's a lot of things that need to line up.
I
So,
mean, yeah. I mean, when we had David on the podcast, exactly what happened to David is what happened to me last year too. So it's just, yeah, it is kind of like exhilarating being in the middle, trying to figure out if you're going to get in or not. But it's
Mhm.
also like just heartbreaking when you don't get there.
Yeah, for sure, it's definitely heartbreaking. So yeah, I mean that's mainly my thoughts. Thought I had a good team. What really screwed me over, I think, was Joe Mixon. Probably just not having an RB1, like a decent RB1 for the majority
Yeah.
of the season. I think would have turned a lot of those close games I had around, and I think I could have at least been middle. Definitely not the best team like Adams or Daniels or yeah, most of the people in the top six. But I think I could have made the sixth spot, fifth or sixth spot pretty well if I just
Yeah.
had a consistent RB1. So one of the things that we'll do whenever I get back to the stateside is that we'll have one last podcast to talk about the championship, whether it's Joe or Adam, and then we'll talk about, I guess, final reflections on the season. Hopefully, more people will join us, and then my favorite thing to do is that we're going to look at the draft. Um, and we're going to be able to talk about kind of who is the best and who is the worst drafter and maybe the worst and best draft pick. It's usually a really fun time when we go back and look on it. So one thing I've learned, RJ, is that maybe, even though it's Patrick Mahomes, maybe it's not useful to draft a quarterback in the second round. So
It's okay. I learned from that, and I did much better this year too.
I still remember, I think when we first started, I drafted Tom Brady first round or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
That was about 2 years
naive.
ago. Yeah, yeah. Any quarterback first round is definitely a no go.
First or second. I
Yeah,
guess
anywhere at the top like 4 picks.
top four. Yeah, I haven't found Josh Allen in like forever down the line. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Let's see. I haven't found.
No, yeah, he found a dime. I was like, wow. Like I did not expect that Josh Allen to be doing that.
Adam got Josh
But
Allen in the ninth round. Oh
gosh,
yeah,
yeah,
ninth round.
it's not bad. That's
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 not
a that's
bad.
a pretty good draft. I forgot when I drafted A Rod, but like I was pretty happy that I had A Rod though. Actually, like he was consistent.
Consistently average.
No, he wasn't. He was like the number 3 quarterback
You
this year
got Aaron
in
Rodgers in the
points.
sixth round. He's the number four
Okay, that's not
quarterback
bad.
behind
Oh, it's close.
Josh Allen. Hey, Dak Prescott could have changed a lot of things. I'm just saying that dude,
No, yeah, I think so too. Like it was
dude was on a
it
tear.
was super unfortunate for him this year. Like he was like he's definitely a quarterback to look. Oh, I don't know him coming back from injury, but he's definitely a quarterback I'll look into next year. But I don't know. Like it's looking
Don't draft Joe
this
Mixon.
next year. Yes, Marcus. Don't draft any Bengals running back ever.
Oh, man. All right. Well, RJ, I think that's all we have. So
Well,
thanks
yeah.
for
Joe didn't want to say anything either.
thanks for joining. Yeah, Joey's still in the chat. Everybody that's watching on video can see that Joey's been in this chat the whole time, and I can't kick him off. That's all right.
He don't
So
want to share his thoughts on the season.
that's all right. He's
His
just staying
thoughts
quiet.
on his possible championship.
He's staying
He's staying
quiet.
humble.
He's playing.
Staying
Yeah,
humble.
yeah. He's got his hoodie on and shades on. He's just in the corner.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, I need you to know that when Joe puts his hoodie on, when we're out on six and stuff,
Uh-huh.
it usually means he's a little wasted.
Ooh, baby. Secrets. RJ dishing out the secrets and the shade. Okay. Well, great. I look forward to hearing, I guess, the next podcast and everything that's going to be resolved. Another season down. So, RJ, thanks for joining me.
Yeah.
And
No problem. Hey, I mean, if anything, we'll do one after the championship. We can do it Sunday night if we know exactly who.
I'm going to be out of town. So, it's going to have to be
Oh,
in
never
January.
mind. That'll work for me.
But yeah, everyone, thanks for listening. Whoever listens, we will see y'all or talk to y'all the next time. Peace.